So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Things already rolling. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Short changes him with that pass. Now he's off and running. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, well timed. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter...
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Girona have a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Driving on and making good progress. And he's what? Nahi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Flings in across. Getting up there! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rincon. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. And it's played in. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is expertly dealt with. Unahi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And the two sides separated by the game's only break. Decent chance! Forced to go back. And a chance! He's got away with one there. Rincon. He is through here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rincon stood up well to him there. Edingson. That has not gone well. Blint. Gets a good foot in there. Ambitious ball here. Deftly away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, well played, well played. Unahi. That's a cute ball. "15 minutes till half-time. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Reich. That is good strength. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And he's picked it up out wide. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Unahi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yamal. And they're back on the ball again.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Great chance! And no mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Barcelona firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
Away we go
Será
again.
reemplazado por el dorsal 7.
Spread out to the left. Space for him to turn and look. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been cleared. And it's lofted through here. Cleared away. And that has left him in a heap. Referee has just said play on. And no, that was never going to make it. He's in plenty of space here. Out of play for a goal kick. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Cross goes in there. That is a brilliant interception.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. That is good alertness. Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Castolo looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Pinches it off him. Reich. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been knocked clear and smartly reclaimed. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's a little off target. Witsel.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, again there's no way through. Brilliantly cut out. Witsel. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's with the keeper. Ivarov. Out of play for a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18. El dorsal 9.
And that's definitely not his best.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal 24.
Now, he's got space here.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 19.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Rincon. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through.
That's going in strongly.
Looking for options for movement. He slings it in.
Barcelona
is having a shot! And again! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Mako. It's a promising position. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! In he goes again! And that's a good finish. His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Barcelona are at the peak of their... And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Habrá 2 minutos de
2 minutes to be added on. Yuka. Tries a shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Point-blank header! Oh, denied at the last. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona win it. And it's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Borussia Dortmund get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Senemwang, he's got away. Perez gets it clear. Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. That's a throw. And here's Lee Kang-in, he's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Ambitious ball here. Good ball, good take. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he get it through? It's played through for him. He's in a great position here. Tries a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Has to go back here. Great chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Serginho, spread it left.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about.
Can he finish? Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now he's got space here. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Serginho. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. It is a corner. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Messi goes short. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! And no, just off target. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Alexander-Arnold. Koundé. And it's Hernandez. To McAllister. And it's Hernandez. Aims beyond the defence. He's on it. Can he get away? Grant! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Koundé. It's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe, looking early. Kane! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Now it's Park Ji-sung. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. It's run loose here. Messi. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. And Park Ji-sung! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Park Ji-sung certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez.
Such good technique.
Mbappe. He's found the way through. And that is well cleared. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. And back to the keeper they go. Koundé. Hernandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. McAllister. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's in plenty of space here. Park Ji-sung is onto this. So, a temporary halt to the action. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Borussia Dortmund are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21.
So we're off again.
El dorsal 14. Hazard.
And it's Bojan.
Un cambio de jugadores.
It'll be a throw-in. Bojan. Defending was strong and firm. Can he latch on to this? Perez gets it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Spread to the right.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Brandt. Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Hausen attempts a clearance. Bojan Kurkic absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's a pretty loose pass. The less said about that pass, the better. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Alexander-Arnold. Brandt. And this is Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's found a way past, and here's Messi, and he's in on goal! Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And that pass just didn't quite work. Perez. It's Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Perez. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. Camavinga looking to receive it in space. Messi gets a foot in here. And the counter is on. Koundé cuts it out. And that is out of play.
Cambio de jugadores.
Messi wants to run onto this. Cleared away. Brandt! Oh, brilliant from Brandt! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Brandt.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Kiatisuk. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Park Ji-sung. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's onside! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tries to play it through. Park Ji-sung gets into a good position. Out for a throw.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He's found space here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Danielson. That has been cut short. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's been shifted off it.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Azar.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
It's a stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Perez. Now it's Messi. Plays the return pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi has... And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So that's it. It is all over. Borussia Dortmund have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. We are just getting started. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct and providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Lee Kang-in is onto this. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Maradona. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. The keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Royce. Messi. Griezmann. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk. Now it's Hazard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Searching pass he's played there. That's good vision. Senem Wang. Oh, he's had a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. I was going to be disappointed with that. Out towards the flank. Showing good feet. Now it's Villa. Oh, right place, right time.
Villa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has a look up. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Howson gets over and intercepts. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? That looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi, Lee Kang-in, looking to receive it in space. Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Nicely weighted ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maradona. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Royce. Lee Kang-in. Xavi Alonso tries to pass it through. Beckenbauer goes back to front. Now it's Royce. He is through here. He's dealt with that really well. Costa Curta. Griezmann. Now that looks a decent ball. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. Royce is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Park Ji-sung picks it up out wide. And it's Royce. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Senamuang. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. And the ball is out of play. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Defending was strong and firm. Looking to play him in. And he is deftly away. Kiatisok! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Griezmann. Hazard, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And he's quick to snatch it back. Hazard. Messi. No way through. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Borussia Dortmund coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Borussia Dortmund with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. The second half is up and running. Borussia Dortmund currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Koundé. David Villa. And Koundé. Rijkaard. Lee Kang-in can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Hazard. Nice looking ball. Good take, and can he finish? Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Coming on to replace him is number 12, David
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Griezmann.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Griezmann. And that pass just didn't quite work.
The attendance for
David
this
Villa.
match was 96,628.
Oh, that's fabulous. Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Royce, and he's got away from it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lee Kang in. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found the way through.
That's going in strongly.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's found the way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. To Nielsen. Donadoni. Looking for the run. Well read, nice interception. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is a great pick out. That's a shade optimistic. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! And he's stuck it away. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? Costa Curta finding himself in space. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Rice.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. He has gobbled up his 20th goal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
David Villa receives it in a wide position. Denilson. He's through here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short. Oh no, this does not look good. Boyan! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out
There will
of
be
sight.
5 minutes added time.
Borussia Dortmund visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Looking for a runner. Now that's well seen too. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Denilson. That has ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. Threads one in. David Villa is flagged offside. And time is up. Borussia Dortmund pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness,
Those of you making
ruthlessness,
their way home on public
relentlessness.
transportation today, please watch the screen for
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again.
Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lee Kang-in is fouled. Well, that's well spotted. Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through. He's shifting through the... He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that's fabulous. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Raul!
A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection. He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's Maradona! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This is their second corner of the game. Howson gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted.
Monaco are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rivaldo! Always going over the top.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has not gone well.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Raul, and he is deftly away. It's Raul! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
A case now of complete control. That's been cut out, well played. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He skips past his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Raul. And this is Owen. And this is Raul. Now the delivery. Oh, good effort! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't.
Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a pretty loose pass. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Kiatisuk. Can he get onto this? He is through here!
That's good play from him.
Serginho. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Roll! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. And they're threatening to fly away here.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. Khan deals with that nice and simple.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
That is good alertness. Costa Curta. Oh, now he can run. He's having a pop! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Griezmann. Ambitious ball here. Maradona. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Veuillez vous munir des billets qui vous ont été remis avant d'accéder aux tribunes. Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 8. À sa place, le numéro 14.
Down to business again. Monaco come out for this second half with a different lineup. It's Raul! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Raul clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And he's there to belt it away. Monaco are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Kiatisuk! It's Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
But pour l'équipe de l'AS Monaco. Après 50 minutes de jeu, le numéro 9.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Well, that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that... And a chance! So their fourth corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes... Chance for a shot! Serginho. Monaco, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get rid. Threads one in. Shoots! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Rivaldo, very much a man of this moment.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to...
There's the shot! They're up to 5 corners now. That's the keeper's ball. Monaco have the chance to go the other way. Monaco are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's going all the way! Oh, that was vital. Serginho, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen. Raul clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And the shot! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's having a shot! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Monaco really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Roberto Carlos. Bojan. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's got away. Now this could be a chance. And he's managed... To Nielsen! And that is well cleared. Costa Curta. A probing pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Bojan. And this is Bojan. Chance! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be counting on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Monaco get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Knocks it into space. Bojan Kurkic providing an outlet on that flank. The referee has given a corner.
Changement.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Xabi Alonso with the short one. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, that's neat. Tries to play it through. Now it's Rivaldo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And back to the keeper. Into the last 5 minutes. Dani Olmo. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Bojan. He's found a way through. Lizarazu wins the duel this time. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Rivaldo. And he plays one through. That pass isn't the best. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rivaldo. That has ended up in no man's land. Raul does really well to win the ball there. Pass somewhat off target. Maradona. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hakimi. And it's Azar. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lee Kang in, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hakimi. And Donatoni. Can he latch on to this? Costa Curta cuts it out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just eases him off the ball. Griezmann, spread it left. Some good work on the right flank here. He's a sharp little ball here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Park Ji-sung finding himself in space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. Guardiol defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Park Ji-sung. And he's there to retrieve it. And Park Ji-sung! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Park Ji-sung really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Monaco with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. Throw it. Donatoni. And this is Bojan. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Bojan Kirkic can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Impressive jump! Monaco are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Senem Wang is onto this. Monaco have it back and can go again. He's having a hit! Trustmark comes to the rescue. Monaco have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And he cuts out the supply. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. It's run loose here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Alexander-Arnold. That's been cut out, well played.
Monaco are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter.
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Xabi Alonso clears it away. Monaco have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And another try! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Hazard tries to play it through. Great ball. Boyan! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. So, third corner of the game. That's not going far. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well timed, excellent interception. Hakimi, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in, he's rising! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Now, can they get him away? He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Monaco coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Monaco can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. Monaco leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Beckenbauer. And Batistuta! It's a goal! Arsenal are level. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a shot! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And a shot! just the wrong side.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 8.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
À leur place, le numéro 14. Le numéro 13.
And that is a little undercooked. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Hazard. And he's found a way past. Hazard! Against the crossbar. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Serginho gathers from the goal kick. Squeeze it through. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's going to be disappointed with that. He's gone for goal. Monaco perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 11. Park Ji-sung. Le numéro 6.
Monaco are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And that has left him in a heap. Bojan, it's played through for him. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about, and he's intervened well there. Nicely shaped ball. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Akanji. Senamuang. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 9.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Le numéro 18. Villa.
Messi plays it short. Beckenbauer receives it in a good position here. There's the shot! Oh, good finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Monaco go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Olmo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Palmer. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Aimed beyond the defence. That's going wide left. He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. And this is Bojan. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe. That's a little off target. Danielson. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Howson scooting forward. Oh, that's well spotted. What a throw in. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Boyan. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. Wriggles his way through. Now is this the final assault? Palmer.
Temps additionnel,
5 minutes to add.
5 minutes.
And it's Palmer. That's destined for the flank. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Tries to get it clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. And that is as far as it goes. Monaco can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Thailand need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Looking for options for movement. Ah, he's given it away. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
And it's Ribery.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Raul. Howson tries to pass it through. Serginho getting forward. That is good alertness. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at what...
He's had a shot! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Thailand could not have chosen a worse moment. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it? Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So the most significant moment of the game. Just one winner. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 17° minuto, numero 6.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ribery.
Thailand are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Costa Curta.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Olise kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Griezmann. Ribery. Now it's Ribery. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ribery deals with that comfortably. Schneider, searching pass he's played there. Oh, delightful ball. It's a goal kick. Serginho. And this is Griezmann. Di Maria. Raul. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that's a key interception. Ribery. Gets a good foot in there. Now this could be a chance. And he's having a shot! And he's found the net! They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Thailand are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hazard is flagged offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Ribery. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Di Maria. And he plays one through. And this is Raul. Chance! Off the post! Hazard. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Milan with the corner. They're first. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Hernandez. And it's Rudiger. And Hakimi. Ribery. Aimed beyond the defence. Delivered low. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw. Now it's Di Maria, and this is Schneider. And he was quick to react. And here's Schneider. Great defending, strong and determined. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Thailand get the second half started. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Yeah, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Lacking in accuracy.
Ruben Neves clearly thought he could deceive the keeper, but not like that.
Hernandez. Rudiger. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a promising position. Foot in. That has been slung wide. Park Ji-sung on a serious charge here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Di Maria. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And it's Hazard. He's picked his way through, and this is Raul. Look at the space here. Ribery! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Serginho. That looks a cracking ball. And he cuts out a supply. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
So we've reached the hour mark. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
Ruben Neves. Thailand still have the cards to affect this game. He's got away. Deftly away. It'll be a throw-in. Hernandez. Now it's Schneider. Ribery. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area, what's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up. Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one. Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand back.
Yamal! Oh, didn't catch it right.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Dani Olmo. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Schneider. Schneider going forward. It's Schneider! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Hernandez. Now, can they get him away? Boyan. Oh, it's played into the area. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's ended up in no man. He's having a pop! Ribery.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. He's in one-on-one. Hazard! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's just really poor from a defensive standpoint. A very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
Milan have their lead.
Thailand really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Ruben Neves. And it's been hooked away. No way through, so back it comes. And he's had it nicked away. And he's intervened well there. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He is through here. Olise wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hazard. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He steps in, and that's the end of that. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Dani Olmo. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Messi takes charge with his eye on promotion.
Numero 7, Schneider. Numero 6, numero 17. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10,
Danny
il numero
Olmo.
16, il numero 14.
He came in hard, very hard.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Chance, surely! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Thailand have it back and can go again. Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. Now it's Villa. Ribery. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the... Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Brazil with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Now it's Batistuta. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Robertson spots it and intercepts. And there's green grass ahead of him. Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Park Ji-sung. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Serginho. Cross in, looks like a good one. Chiellini with the clearance. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Neymar, and he's in on goal. And this is Neymar, goes for a shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter.
Doué! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nicely weighted ball. Good play on the left-hand side here. He has found the way through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Batistuta. And he's found the way past. Look at the space here. Big chance! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And he's done it again. Neymar! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Ratchaburi visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Batistuta. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Lee Kang-in. And it's Messi. In with the challenge.
This is the time you need that pace.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Batistuta. No way through. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Batistuta. He is decent chance! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Doué, very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now that's well seen too. Xavi Alonso, looking to play him in. So what can they make of this? And it's made its way to him. Good read, needed to be. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi, now Veleta shoots! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Ratchaburi are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Neymar. That's a cute ball. Doué in acres of space out wide. Great challenge, timed to perfection. And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
So, into the second half. Brazil not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. Here's a chance! Chiellini cuts out the pass. And here's Batistuta. Great vision. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And that could set him on his way. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Shot could be on. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Brazil get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Khan, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Brazil are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Park Ji-sung, he's found a way through. Serginho. And here's Park Ji-sung. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, that has not gone well. Looks a good ball through. And this is Batistuta. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Number 21.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Lionel Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Ratchaburi choosing to make the first change. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Bale. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Lewandowski, and he's worked it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Xavi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Spread out to the left. And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Ratchaburi with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And this is Asa. Takes a shot! Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And this is Raul. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. David Villa, that's going wide left. And it's Azar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance! Corner number 2 then. Bale plays it short. Oh, and the shot! And that's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Mateus, driving on and making good progress. Lewandowski. Shot, surely! And he steered it beyond the post.
Ratchaburi certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Lewandowski, and this is Bale. He's shifting, big chance! It's Bale! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Ratchaburi have their third corner. Mateus. Good take, and he shoots! And no mistake. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Bale goes short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is Raul. Great chance! Denilson.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Now, can they get him away? Dink through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. 5 minutes to add. David Villa. Opportunity for Beckenbauer. Raul. Now it's Lewandowski.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Picked out brilliantly. Bale!
Oh, the ball's...
Can he finish? Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering.
And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead. Belgium do have the look of a team with genuine ambition.
Hello, everybody,
Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Belgium need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. He is through here. Deftly away. Brilliantly cut out. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter.
It's Totti! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, that's well spotted. Short changes him with that pass. That's a sharp pass. And he's quick to get rid. Looking for options for movement. Drogba! It's loose. Shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Dani Olmo. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Tries a shot! Goal! Belgium! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Belgium penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately...
And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Kökçü. Aims beyond the defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Dani Olmo, spread it left. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he shoots! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
After 29 minutes is
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pass somewhat off target. Probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. That has not gone well. Howson. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Chance for a shot! Dani Olmo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer. Threads one in. Kukçu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Park Ji-sung. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's a searching pass. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Now it's Lee Kang-in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And they're quick to get it back. Knocks it into space. Xavi Alonso. And that was asking for too much. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
So there was the first half. Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And here's Sané. Quality ball. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Conte. Kukçu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Sané plays it short. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? Dani Olmo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Park Ji-sung getting forward. Now the ball's gone astray. Aimed at the far side. Oh, he's been caught napping. Kukçu. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Drogba. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Griezmann. Tries to play it through. Griezmann is sporting a guilty look after that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Serginho, a good play on the left-hand side here. Not the most accurate pass. Kukçu.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 7, Griezmann. Number 8.
And here's Park Ji-sung.
Number
That's
9,
very disappointing, it has to be said.
Coming on the
Kukçu.
field, number
Totti
13,
gets into a good
Dani
position.
Olmo.
And it's gone back to the keeper.
14, Bayern.
Khan
Number
sends that a
18,
long way.
David Villa.
Belgium are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking for a runner. Saliba makes the interception. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. Sane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Park Ji-sung.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's nice. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Kukçu. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's picked his way through, and it's played. Towering header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Big chance! Goal! Belgium! The message is clear. We are the ones going up. Stop us if you can.
Oh, what a psychological boost. I don't think you can underestimate the change in psyche in both sides now. Even the smallest of changes in body languages, and players can pick up on that.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Messi. Coming on the field.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
David Villa was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He's found the way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And right near the end, we have parity. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. And shot a goal!
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Xabi Alonso goes short.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Dani Olmo. And it's Petit.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's in a great position here. Plays it across. Oh, wow! That's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And yes, it's him again.
Number 20, Erling Haaland.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Dani Olmo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Good ball, good take. Now it's crossed into the middle. Costa Curta. And that is as far as it goes. Belgium pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game.